Okay, so we have different colors here. These value scales are all going to look the same, or obviously a different color, but the same application. Light on one side, dark on the other side. Yes, guys? The words we're going to use are tint for light and shade for dark. Okay? So you and a partner are going to decide on the color that you want. So raise your hand if you want to use orange. Okay, so you two are going to be partners. Okay? Who wants to use red? So find a partner. So you two could be partners, you two. Okay? Who wants yellow? Okay? Blue? Okay, point to a partner. Okay? So you're going to get your own. Okay? And purple. Okay. So I'm going to do... You want to have purple? Okay. So I'm going to do red here. Now, important word. Hue. H-U-E. Okay? H-U-E. That's actually the true color. Okay? Now the true color is going to go on one of these boxes, and that's the color that comes straight out of the container. You're not going to add any white. You're not going to add any black. Okay? Depending on the color, we have these 5 colors. Which is the lightest?
Yellow.
Yellow. What's next?
Orange. Red.
Blue.
These maybe are a toss-up.
Yeah.
Okay? The hue is going to go in different spots on the value scale. Now I'm using red. Okay? Red is going to be kind of a medium-ish color. Okay? So that means red could go in the very middle box, or it could go maybe in the 3rd or the 5th box. I'm going to put it in the middle one. What happens is if I put yellow way up too high, this is already light. If I try to add white to it, am I going to be able to make that many light yellows? Probably not. So yellow is going to go in the 3rd one. Red can go in the 2nd one. Maybe orange can go in the 3rd one. And then maybe purple and blue would go in the 5th one. You have to decide with your partner where that goes. Yes? Okay. To get set up, you and your partner need one of these, a palette, and one lid. You're going to use tape. If I can find the end. Remember, the tape is under your table, right? Okay. You're going to put both your name and your partner's name and period 1 on here. Now this is going to go on top of this, and it's going to keep the paint nice over the weekend. Okay? Whatever color you choose goes in the middle. Okay? Notice I have an apron on. You guys can wear aprons. Okay? About this much paint, and you can always come back and get more. Okay? And then we're going to do the tints first. So we're going to do white. I'm going to make sure that this is open. If it's not open, you can unscrew the top, and there's going to be a seal on it like the glaze had. You just have to take that off, okay? And then you need three white circles, okay? Does that make sense? Okay. If we run out of time here, you're just going to put your lid on, and then this is going to go in the drawer under the table. Does that make sense? Okay. The next thing you're going to do is pick a brush. Make sure it doesn't have any glaze in it, because these are the glazing brushes. Okay? And you're going to take your hue and paint that in the hue spot. Try to make it look nice. If you go out of your space, it's okay. Does paint have to look super smooth?
No.
No, you can actually make it look like bumpy if you want to. So you can make it any texture you want. Yes? Okay, then you and your partner might need another brush. Okay? And now what we're gonna do is create the tints. We're gonna start with number 1. Is that the lightest or darkest?
Lightest.
It should look the close to white. Okay, now I'm gonna use the end of my brush, and I usually get paint on myself when I do this. You're gonna take a small amount and mix it into the white. Okay, and I need a paper towel. Thank you. And then in this tub, there's also some test strips. Okay, now you wipe the end of it off so you don't get it in your hair like I usually do. And you don't get it on your clothes. Does that make sense? And here's a test strip. Now you can take, this one has just red on it. You and your partner could both do that at the same time. Now this has a bunch of red. Am I going to want to use that on there? No. I'm going to put this on my paper towel. Now I'm going to use this new one to test this. Just put it on the end and then see, what do you think? I think that's good. So then I'm going to paint that. And now I can add a little more red to it, or I can make a new one. If I add more red to that, it's going to get darker, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to add some more. Now this is going to be an experiment because I have 3 spots here, and it should look like it equally gets darker. Okay. Oops, there's a little more red that needs to be mixed in there. Does that look darker?
Yeah.
Should I add more red?
No.
No, that's good.
But then I only have one more and it has to get really dark.
Then you have one.
I would probably add more. Now this has white on it. Do not mix white in here. Everybody see how this is an experiment? Okay. You are going to, go ahead and stop.